What's up, Pisces? And thank you guys for joining me for your June love reading. So let's get into this, guys. Now, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, okay? And at the end, I'll do separate advice for singles and couples, like always, okay? So let's see what is going on for my Pisces. June 2018, what is going on for the sign of Pisces in regards to love? What's going on for the sign of Pisces, June 2018 for love? Okay, so the energy we have here is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So off bat, sometimes people can look at this card and think of it as a negative thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be something negative, but it could be something that's happening that you don't expect it to happen. But of course, it could be a bump in the road for sure. With the Four of Wands behind that, this is still something that leads you to a sense of stability. So maybe it's something that goes wrong or something that you guys aren't expecting, but you're still stable. You're seeing a situation clearly for what it is, coming out of something that has you feeling stuck. And you guys feel very good, okay? It's like you have a new start or a do-over here where you're able to cut out anything that wasn't working for you, okay? So if anything, I feel like this is a good bump in the road if that's what it is. So the first card we have for the past, guys, is the Hanged Man. You guys are in a place that you don't want to fight. You don't want to overexert yourself. You're going to just go with the flow of what's going on in your love life. And you have the Knight of Swords, so some of you could be with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, but this could also be a sense of focus on what you want. So you're focusing, but you're not overdoing yourself at the same time. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So a loss of some sort that you could be feeling, it could be monetary, it could be just a loss of abundance within yourself, okay? But you're still doing fine. If it was within, in regards to finances between you and your partner, you guys are still doing well. Maybe this could have involved a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but you did something that you were very passionate about, okay? Something that you feel good about. Now, the next card we have is the Emperor in the reverse. So there's someone here that could be being a bit fake or dishonest, wearing a mask, hiding their true intention. But it could also be somebody who is used to being right. And in most cases, they usually are. But in this case, they're wrong with something, but they're really standing their ground and being super stubborn. Just a very difficult energy here. And we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So there's a secret that comes out. There's something that comes to light where you guys may, realize, or maybe someone realized about you guys that, someone wasn't being honest about something. All right. And with the Temperance card in the reverse, something that bothered you. All right. Something that you're so just didn't feel good about. And you have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So it could be in regards to someone from the past. Maybe you had an ex from the past that tried to come in, or maybe your partner did. Okay. But there's a sense of somebody maybe waiting for someone from their past and that coming to light, okay? Or maybe you're just conflicted about someone that you're waiting for if you're completely single, okay? But I feel like there's something that you guys aren't 100% over and it comes back into your life, at least within thought or, with your emotions. The next card that you have is the Tower card in the reverse, and this is avoiding a conflict. This is avoiding something that could be very disastrous and, just dodging a bullet in a sense. And we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe you're with someone, or maybe you were the person that was seeing other people, but maybe somebody here was juggling. It could have been a third-party situation, but you dodged the bullet. And, with the Ten of Swords, a betrayal here. Okay, so if you guys were betrayed in the past, I feel like just with things coming out and this secret coming to light, you're able to dodge a bullet. You could have stopped moving forward with a particular person or with a particular situation and just get yourself out of it, okay? So for some of you, maybe there was an air sign involved because you keep getting this air energy that comes in. But with the Page of Cups in the reverse, I feel like you guys just wanted to remove yourself from what this was in order to avoid further problems for yourself. Now, in the present moment, guys, we have, sorry about that. In the present moment, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy that you have, but this could be you moving slowly towards something and trying to be as methodical as possible when it comes to your love life. And we have the King of Cups. So you guys could be, focusing on progressing yourself financially so that it could benefit your love life. This could be going towards something that is going to really just make you feel good because you guys are standing very strong. Despite any adversity or problems that are here, you still, strongly you. Okay. And we have the Chariot. So with the Chariot, this could be a move that you make. This could be something that just takes off very quickly, but you're in complete control. Okay, and we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So if there was any sort of financial problems or if there was any sort of loss or, sense of rejection that anyone felt, then this is you getting over that. Okay, but there's still something that hasn't fully been addressed, that has not ended, but may need to end. But you guys just don't want to go towards that. Either you're not making an offer to someone or you're not accepting an offer. Or maybe there's no offer coming in and maybe that's what it is you have to get over. Maybe there's someone, especially for singles, maybe there's someone from your past that you're thinking about and now you're accepting the fact that you may just have to move on. Okay? Now the next card we have is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, which is you stop putting effort into something. All right? Something's just not working for you at this point. But you're having a hard time moving away from it. All right? And we have the World card in the reverse. So I'm feeling for some of you maybe unrequited love. Okay. For some in relationships, maybe you're in a new chapter, but you still left the book open. Maybe there's a chapter from the past that you're not 100% over. But there's a sense of wanting to be very strong, wanting to be as resilient as possible. And with the King of Wands in the reverse, this could be a sense of promiscuity or maybe someone single who's going out, seeing a lot of people, not necessarily committing to anybody. But this could also be an energy of somebody that comes off as very powerful and forceful. And it's like they're abusive of the authority that they feel that they have in a situation. Why is this King of Wands here? Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sag. Right? And we have the Five of Cups. So a loss that's being felt here. This is you guys focusing more on what's been lost or what didn't work out as opposed to what you still have going for yourself, whether you're in a relationship or not. And with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, whatever it was that you guys lost or, had to walk away from, I just feel that maybe that person didn't see you the same way that you saw them because this is somebody that, sticks around for convenience. Okay, they stick around because it benefits them at the time. So it could be you, feeling, bored with somebody or maybe them feeling that way towards you. So you really have to ask yourself, whatever it is that you may have lost at this point, was it something that really mattered to you? Or were you just used to it and now you have to get used to a different routine? Okay, because it could be just someone being afraid to switch up how their life has been up to this point, especially in regards to love. Okay, now we have the Page of Wands, which could be an offer coming in for some of you from a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, which is something that it could be someone that you're talking to, an offer that you're getting that would make you feel very balanced, maybe in regards to someone that you left from the past. Okay, but this is something that I feel like you're guarded about. You're trying to build, and it's like you guys are waiting on something, possibly a new start. I'm just not sure how good of a start that would be for you guys, to be honest, because I see that there's a lot of passion here, but we have the Fool card in the reverse. So with the Fool card in the reverse next to the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be a sort of situation where there could be more complications with this than, the good feelings that you get from it. So you have to ask yourself, is the downside of it worth the upside? Okay. Now moving forward, the first card that we have is the Nine of Cups in the reverse, which is a sense of unhappiness, dissatisfaction that you're feeling. You have the Page of Cups in the reverse, where you guys stop talking to someone, or maybe there's someone in a situation that can't commit. Okay, whether they're emotionally immature or emotionally unavailable, somebody here can't move forward with something. But you guys do start to get over it. You start to see that light at the end of the tunnel. And, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like this is really geared towards singles a lot as well. But we have the Hermit card in the verse and the Fool card in the verse. So that is telling me right there that whatever it was that you may have really wanted, there's things about this person that you didn't know, or that you may not know right now. Okay, and just with the things that you don't know, it could be a recipe for disaster, but you don't have the full knowledge of it. So it's like you're really wishing for something, but you really have to be careful for what you're wishing for. All right, now in regards to couples, this could be something that you may have been working on, wanting to do within the relationship, but it's just not going to work. And if it's something that you're trying to make work, it's actually better that it doesn't. Okay. I always say that it's always good to fight for things in our life, especially if it's something that we want. Okay. But you have to have a boundary. You have to know when you're doing too much. And that's always a sign from the universe. If you're really pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, then at some point you have to release. Okay. And that actually happened to me. Just, you know, a quick side note as to, you know, how this all works out. I remember when I was younger, my parents had told me, well, my parents are always super, super strict. They told me that I could go to a friend's house, which was a big deal because I really didn't get out of the house often. And my parents were supposed to go to a party. So everybody was getting dressed, and, you know, I had my makeup on and my, you know, outfit on, and they were all dressed up and ready. And as I'm doing, you know, getting ready, whatever, I just have the worst feeling. Like, it was such a powerful feeling. And I'm just like, I can't go. So I go into my parents' room. They're, you know, almost ready to leave. They're getting ready. And I'm like, guys, I don't think I'm going to go. And they're kind of like quiet for a second. And they're like, that's so funny that you say that. And then I'm like, why? They're like, because something's telling us not to go to this party. And so we're just hanging out at home, and maybe like 2-3 hours later, find out that somebody was killed right in front of the building that I was supposed to be entering. And it had happened a few hours prior. So right as I would have been walking into that building, that's when all of that would have been happening. So who knows what would have happened that night. So that's why I'm saying, guys, that you don't want to push too hard for certain things. Because, you know, once you get to a certain point where you've tried everything that seems to be okay, then after that you have to just let go, you know, cut your losses and keep it moving. What's meant to be, you're not going to have to fight for it so hard. All right, the universe will just hand it. Now, the next card we have here is the Ace of Pentacles. With this Ace of Pentacles here, a new beginning that can happen, but something that's going to have a lot of longevity. And you feeling very good either with your partner or finding a soulmate. So for singles, someone can be coming into your life very, very soon. For couples, you guys are really going to be going to the next level. And you're not just thinking about, you know, where do we want to go on a date on Saturday? It's more of, okay, how can we buy this house? How can we get this mortgage? You know, how can we take that trip next year to that country we've always wanted to go to? So you're thinking long term. You're really preparing for something bigger. So whatever it is that didn't work, it was a good thing that it didn't. And you have the Knight of Cups. So at this point, you guys are feeling good. If there's any disappointment, any sort of loss that you felt, you're fine. You have this new beginning. It's something that's going to be sturdy. It's something that's going to last. All right. With the Page of Swords, for some of you, it could be an air sign that you're dealing with, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. For others of you, it's just the fact that you were very direct and you spoke up and you said what it is that you wanted, that you were able to go forward in a very strong and stable way. Okay, there could have been tension getting up to this point, but you were clear about what you wanted. You had the backbone that you needed. So let's see why this Two of Cups is here. You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so this is you not seeing eye to eye with someone. Okay, it could be your partner or something that just didn't work out. Let's see why this Three of Pentacles is here. So there's a sense of something that didn't work out, but there's still the sense of patience. And we all know, Pisces, you guys are good with patience, okay? Now, there's something here that didn't work out, but I feel like even if you were trying to have it work out, whether it was, business deal, something that would affect either your relationship or if you're single, maybe a person that you wanted, you knew in your soul, and you guys are the most intuitive sign, you knew in your soul that this was something that wasn't going to be good. Okay, there's a lot of red signs here. So you make a good call. Maybe you're still disappointed by what didn't work out, and now you're at a point where you're just suppressing it. But because of that, new things come in. You have a lot of action in your life with this Eight of Wands. So with you taking this break, with that not working out, you have a beautiful new start that comes in. If some of you, I feel the need to say this, but if some of you were waiting to get pregnant, I see pregnancy coming in for you as well. Okay. But you guys have something new, something that's going to be beautiful, someone that wants to tend to you from beginning to end. The Empress isn't just somebody who plants the seed. She plants it and she comes back every day to water it, to talk to it, to show it love. So that's what you guys are getting yourself into. So whatever didn't work, it was the universe protecting you. It was holding you down. So let's get some advice, okay? But yeah, guys, that's always such a big thing. If you feel like you're going above and beyond and just doing more than you normally do to get something going, you don't want to do it. Okay? There's like so many stories I have where I was just supposed to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, but something stops me. I know you guys probably heard about what happened, at Pulse. Rest in peace to all of those people. But that day, I was supposed to be having an event in Orlando. It was a fitness event that I was hosting, or someone else was hosting. I was like co-hosting, but we were doing this event in Orlando, and at the time, I didn't have a car, so I couldn't get a ride. I tried so many people. Finally, I rent a car. I get there, and then I'm having problems there, and I just did everything. And I wanted to go so bad because, there's going to be hundreds of people showing up, and I thought it would be a great opportunity for myself. But I'm like, you know what? I did everything that I could. I'm just going to rest. I'm going to chill. And after the event, me and the girls that I was with, we were supposed to go out. And, one of them at least was bisexual. The other one, I don't know what her thing was, but that was an idea that we had to go to a gay club. And imagine, that same night is when Pulse happened. So, guys, signs from the universe. If you're fighting too hard, let it go. All right, so let's see what's going on with Pisces singles. Let's see what the advice is. And I'm part of this too, guys, with my Pisces, my moon in Pisces, rather. So let's see how this works out. Okay, so see, there's something here that you're losing faith in, and now you're at a standstill. Okay, but because something doesn't work out, there's a big change that's happening. There's something that you have to put to rest. All right, it's something that would have been too conflicting, guys. It would have been chaotic. It would have been too many problems, arguing. You would have felt too much losses. You would have been fighting. Okay, you would have felt extremely lost with whatever this was. Yeah, guys, you're good. There's going to be something very reckless in your life, but by the fact that you let this go, all of this is going to lead to happiness. Once you get over the, disappointment of something not working, this is where you're going to be going. And like I said, you guys have new love coming in very soon. All right, so wait for it. Now, Pisces couples, let's see what's going on. Okay. So, guys, just don't worry. You're good. The universe totally has your back here. All right. I feel calm for you guys. So, there's something that you guys are having some sort of loss over, okay? Something that you're upset about. It was throwing you off. You didn't feel good about it. But guess what? Because something didn't work out, what do you get? You get balance. With the Tower card in the reverse, you avoided a Tower moment that would have worked against you. All right. Something that would have really just fucked you over. And the fact that you weren't able to get what it was that you wanted was just the universe looking out. All right. The Hierophant, I feel so connected to this card. I don't know why, but the Hierophant, when that card comes out for me personally with my readings, that's a confirmation card. Whether it's something good that you just went through or something bad that you went through, that's literally when the universe dips its hand into your life and says, look, I couldn't have let you go down that road. I'm sorry. So you're being protected, guys. Something that you wanted, it's not happening, but it's for a good reason. Okay? So breathe, be fine, and know that the universe really does have your back. This is really powerful. So for some of you, maybe there was a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that was involved in this, but there's something where maybe something's being cut out. Okay, maybe there's something that you guys are focusing on now, but by letting go of things that just were too problematic. But with that, you're going to feel very bright and abundant. With the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, any sense of loss, frustration, anger, any sense of just being left out in the cold, that is completely subsiding. If there's any sort of financial troubles that you and your partner were having, that's subsiding. Okay. So yeah, there's something here that didn't work out for you guys, and you're having a hard time maybe dealing with the fact that it didn't work out, but you would have felt just too much loss here, whether it be a loss of money or a loss of abundance. But then something really good comes into your life where you come out of a place where you were stuck on whatever idea this was or whatever it was that you wanted to bring about. Okay, where you're able to see again, because I feel like, and stubbornness is not really a quality in Pisces as like one of the main qualities that you would describe a Pisces as. But I feel like that's what it is. I feel a stubborn energy from you guys where there's something that is just your mind was fixed on it, like, no, this is what I want, this is what makes sense, this is what my heart is in. But with this good thing that is coming in, I feel that you guys are like, okay, so yeah, I know I wanted this, but you know what, maybe there is something else that's going to work better. All right, maybe you're looking for a house, maybe your house, your heart was set on one house, but you end up getting another one, or maybe someone bids you out, something like that. That's what I'm sensing. I'm just sensing that there's something that you were really fighting for, and it didn't work out, but something better comes out of it. So if there's anything that you guys feel like you're pushing that's too much, then maybe you should just release and see what happens. Okay. I like this, guys. I feel really calm doing this reading, so that's super awesome. And me being, like I said, that Pisces Moon, and in a relationship, that's beautiful. All right, guys, I love you so much. I will be back with your mid-month readings next. So if you guys would like your own personal reading, I will leave everything in the description. But if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always being there. Take care.